Welcome back. Time to shine. We are thrilled to be joined by three-time Super Bowl champ and friend of the show, my guy, the great James White of the New England Patriots. And James, as always, we appreciate some time on Time to Shine. And listen, you spent many years playing alongside Tom Brady. Did it surprise you when he switched teams in the offseason? And did it surprise you that he got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to the Super Bowl in his first year in Tampa?
I mean, the decision for him to leave the Patriots was completely and 100% his choice, and he's earned the right to make that choice. And by him taking the Tampa Bay Bucs to the Super Bowl, no, it's not surprising the amount of work that he puts in, the type of leader he is, and how, the hard work he puts in rubs off on the rest of his teammates. And it shows for him to go to a team and in his first year there, to them to be playing in this football game, it's pretty impressive.
James, I want you to elaborate on that. The week of preparation before the Super Bowl, Tom Brady in a big spot in the fourth quarter, in the Atlanta Super Bowl, which you were such a big part of. What's it like when you have Tom Brady on your side in the biggest of games?
Well, you just have complete confidence that he'll get the job done, and he demands the best out of all of us to help him get the job done. So, his level of competition is up here, and it raises everybody else's up, and everybody's detail. Everybody pays attention to the small details to get the job done, whether it's offensively, defensively, special teams. Everybody's competing as hard as possible.
I love that, and that's the genius of Tom Brady. And listen, I think what you guys accomplished in New England is the greatest dynasty in the history of sports. And your former teammate, Danny Amendola, made some waves this week saying that it's Brady, not the great Bill Belichick, that is the Patriot Way. Listen, I think Coach Belichick established that Patriot Way. What was your response to what Danny said on FS1 earlier this week?
I think people might have misinterpreted a little bit. I think guys enjoy playing with Tom Brady, and that could be what possibly draws guys into the organization. But, it's both of them that made that run so great, both Belichick and Tom, and, the rest of the coaches and a lot of the other great players that came through the organization. So it's not just one person, but I know guys enjoy playing with Tom. He's such a great person, great teammate. He works so hard, and I think all that just rubs off on everybody else. And you just want to be like that guy.
How would you define the Patriot Way? What is the Patriot Way?
Just coming to work every day, putting your pride to the side and accepting your role in the football team and just doing whatever it takes to win football games. I said nobody cares who gets the credit. As long as you're going out there winning and playing in Super Bowls and winning them, I think that's what everybody wants to do. So I think that's what it is.
Yeah, that is exactly what it is. And that, to me, goes back to the genius of Bill Belichick. James, you've gone up against this Chiefs team, especially in big spots, many times throughout your outstanding career. I always like when offensive players talk about the offense they're facing because it's legit and it's real. When you're on offense and you're facing Kansas City, do you feel added extra pressure when you're matched up against Patrick Mahomes?
I don't think you feel any added pressure, but you just know that offense on the other side, they're able to score a lot of points and they're able to score quickly. So offensively, you can't drive the ball down the field, kick field goals. You got to score touchdowns. They're a team that can come back at any point in the game. So each time you get the ball, you want to definitely put points on the board, but especially score touchdowns because they're very explosive. And we've seen it before. We've played those guys. It could be one play 90 yards, and they're right back in the football game.
No question about it. And Kansas City's defense, I think, is oftentimes overshadowed by the offense. But this defense has talent. They're well coached. What makes the Chiefs' defense so difficult to handle?
I think they're well coached, and they do whatever it is each week to attack the offenses that they're playing. They have a guy like Tyrann Mathieu, who was a big pickup for them. I think he kind of brought everything together, kind of runs that secondary, and they capitalize on their mistakes. I don't think they get enough credit. I feel like their offense can score so fast sometimes that they're out there a lot, and teams may get a few touchdowns here and there, but those guys are really good at what they do. They create turnovers, have a good front, and they just play well together. And Coach Spagnuolo, he's very creative with his defenses and knows how to attack the offensive weaknesses.
I love that, and you're 100% right about Coach Spagnuolo and the studs that are on that defense. All right, James, Chiefs versus Bucs, Super Bowl 55. Who you got?
I'm taking the Bucs by 3, maybe 34-31. Be a great game.
Oh, he's got a final score. He's got. I mean, this is great. A lot of you couldn't pick against Tom Brady in a Super Bowl if you tried, right?
It's tough to go against Tom in the Super Bowl. It's hard.
I get that completely, and no one knows better than you. James, you're always great in terms of being on our show. We always appreciate the time, and we will talk to you again real soon.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell for more videos.